We're gonna ride bikes up the Fairy Falls trailhead. We're probably gonna end up walking it because there's wall-to-wall people. This is absolutely Yellowstone right here. How do you feel about sitting on a volcano?
This whole place is a volcano.
This whole place is a volcano.
We've been on volcanoes this whole trip. May erupt between. It's currently unpredictable. Previous eruption was a minor. Oh my gosh! So, day 4, and we are gonna ride bikes today. We're at the Fairy Falls trailhead.
Yeah, we're gonna ride bikes up the Fairy Falls trailhead. We're probably gonna end up walking it because there's wall-to-wall people.
We were a little nervous today. I don't know why, like just anxious, I think is a better word, because the trails aren't really well marked in that sense of like where you can ride, where you can't, a little confusing. So I think it's one of those things we just need to dive in and do it. So here we go. Come with us, let's go see. We're gonna go to the Grand Prismatic Overlook and see. That is one of the iconic sites here in Yellowstone, and we are just super excited to look at it. And the Overlook will get us looking at it from the upper, so we look down and we can see all the different colors and everything. Super excited. All right, here we go. There is a level of angst, huh? Always. I don't know why. Well, when 99% of the people are on foot, and then we're riding trekking up on our bikes, but it's what it said. Fairy Falls, okay. Bikes allowed. Woo, got it right there, babe. Backcountry trail, bikes allowed. We get to the Grand Prismatic Overlook Trail, like a little offshoot and there's no bike rack. There's a sign that says no bikes. So we'll hike up there, we park the bikes, and like I said, it's a little confusing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense.
Just never know.
Just don't know. We're figuring it out as we go and sharing with you guys, so you do know when you get here. Reaching the top of the overlook, so I would say that was about 1/8 of a mile. Very steep grade. We're huffing and puffing. But I think it's gonna be a beautiful sight. Continuing on to Fairy Falls. Is that what you said? That's the Grand Prismatic over there. Totally looks different. So Fairy Falls is 1.6 miles from this point. I think we're skipping that.
Keep going.
I don't really know what's to see out there unless you just want to do a nice bike ride. We found ourselves in a very quiet spot. No people.
This is epic. We're in Yellowstone on mountain bikes. And we found a spot. Just us, the buffalo,
And the bees.
the bees, the bears, and no one around.
Not a soul.
So we got a few fly fishermen way down yonder, but this is absolutely Yellowstone right here.
We're not sure, but we think the road that we're on is.
Look at this.
I'll put the name of the road.
Look at this.
From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors.
That doesn't happen every day.
You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
He's right
Oh
there.
my gosh, this is the token. We call him the token buffalo.
He's the token buffalo.
Oh, there. That is,
He's big.
yeah, he's just happy.
Well, Rhonda has decided to do another bike ride on the same day. We did 11 miles. And this one's going to be a short trip. It's about 2.6 miles round trip. It's called Lone Star Geyser.
Yeah. The trail
So-
ends at a geyser, so you can hike or bike this one. Really quick, there's the parking lot. It's 6 p.m. and we are going to head up there and see what we can see. I guess this geyser only goes off every couple hours, so we're hoping, praying that we'll get to see it go off. All right, this is the beginning of the trail. Stan just read that it went off at 2:20. It's been going off every 3 hours. So if that holds true, we've missed it. You missed it? So we decided we're going to make a lot of noise. Bears frequent this. Whew. Are you making noises? Are you making noise for the bears? But what a beautiful place, though. Wow.
That's the worst time to be in the middle of a forest.
Hey, you're not making me feel any better when you say stuff like that. It is a little freaky back here, I have to say. Especially when you hear that the animals are most active at dawn and dusk. Why are we doing this? One might ask. I don't know.
What is it called? We came out here risking life and limb.
Rode through dense forest,
Bear country.
bear country.
To come see and look at this rock.
steaming rock.
The steaming pile of rock that I only found out halfway up here that it only erupts every 3 hours. And so we missed that eruption. There's no telling when it erupts.
Sorry. Thought I heard something in the bushes.
Okay.
Well, you guys can see. Is there anything behind me? Am I safe?
I keep telling
Maybe a little late. Let me know in the comments if there's anything.
If you're in the back, you get attacked. I tell her
We have
best
not been
course
drinking.
of action is just stand behind her husband. It'll be fine.
Oh boy.
I didn't see much bear scat on the trail here, so
Toward the end, there was something on the ground.
yeah, but that was not bear scat. That was probably wolf scat. Wolf poop.
Because that's better. Yeah, if with any luck, this thing will go off and we'll be on our way. And we are going to head over to Old Faithful, which we got to see go off the other day.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, because there's a mile and a half bike right there that we can do.
Let me remind you.
Yeah.
By the time we get back, it's dark.
No, that was all downhill. We'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Oh.
And then it's about 3 or 4 miles from here. And then we'll head over there and do them 1 mile. But I think then we're gonna be done in the park. But we have like 2 more days here.
I think the reason why we pushed to do this because this is going to be the last sunny day. There's going to be
That's true.
3 days of rain.
Yeah.
So we've packed everything up already and we're ready for the rain.
Last night was an adventure. You were up at like 2 in the morning
Well,
and realized
That was an adventure.
Yeah, for you. I thought about getting the camera.
You
but-
cannot predict the weather. Today it was almost like 72 degrees in the park.
So nice.
Last night it got down to 20 degrees.
Yeah.
And it wasn't supposed to do that until tonight or when the front came in. And, well, the garden, not the garden hose, but the
No.
water hose froze.
Yeah.
And so, but I was able to get it. I threw it in the shower, thawed it out, and we were all good.
But yeah, it wasn't, but you had planned to turn it off if it was going to be freezing temperatures.
I did. And so,
So we're keeping our eye on this thing.
still keeping an eye on the
Yeah.
steaming pile of rock.
Here, look, we're looking at
Oh, it's steaming a little bit
It is
more.
a little bit more. And if
Huh.
you remember the geyser, the Old Faithful got real steamy and then it would bubble and then every bubble it would get bigger, bigger and bigger and bigger. So I don't know. This is just nice.
I think you almost have to stay here all day because you really don't know when it's going to go.
Yeah, it's just going to be a stroke of luck for
Yeah.
sure if we see it go off, and we're not going to stay here all day.
But how do you feel about sitting on a volcano?
This whole place is a volcano.
This whole place is a
We've
volcano.
been on volcanoes this whole trip.
You know, I think if a place is going to go, it's going to be this one.
We were at Crater Lake, volcano, not extinct either. So that, you know.
But not as much activity.
This-
Activity that's this plate or whatever you want to call it. I hope it doesn't get clogged up because it's going to blow. Because it's steaming. It's a steamy pile of rock everywhere.
But there's so many outlets, which kind of is nice. And the scientists watch it. They monitor all this stuff.
All it needs is one good earthquake to shut it all down, and then it's gonna.
Yeah, and actually, well, we were at that mud volcano where they're really prone to earthquakes in
Where
that
all
area.
the quake faults come together.
Yeah, a bunch of them come together.
But I know we're going pretty long, so.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it off, but I think one thing we are gonna do though, we're gonna have a movie night, and there's an IMAX theater here.
She's pushing me, man. She's pushing and guaranteeing some things on camera
Hey,
right here.
I've tried to guarantee.
Stay tuned. She has
There's
directed,
a lot of things.
She has directed this whole trip. All right, so stay tuned.
We are at the IMAX theater in Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna watch the Yellowstone movie. Hey, did anybody see the, what is it, Ultimate Frisbee happening? No, you didn't play with me.
Ultimate Frisbee.
We were supposed to play that at the KOA over there, or the Nugget, and you never played.
And then she wanted to go into the miniature golf here.
The answer was no.
You know, well, if you would have seen the miniature golf course, PVC pipe.
I'm gonna have to borrow
That's
some.
it, I'm done.
I'm gonna have to borrow somebody's children to play golf with me. So we're giving up on the Lone Star Geyser. It's not cooperating. It's still over there. I know the second we leave, it's gonna go off. It's just the way it's gonna happen.
Taking her time because she wants to be barefoot.
So we've literally been here like, I don't know, 40 minutes, but it's not going off, but we met the nicest ladies. And hi, Cindy and Cindy. It was such a pleasure to meet you. These ladies work in the park for about 5 weeks out of the year. And they said, what an experience. And they're gonna be going home here, one within a few days and one within a couple weeks. And they were just sad to leave this park, but really felt like they fully immersed themselves in Yellowstone and enjoyed the experience. So that option is there for anybody who is interested.
Let's go, Rhonda Sue. The sun is going down.
I am trying to prolong it, darn it. Okay, not happening today. Let's go to Old Faithful. You guys might have a chance. We were up there for an hour, it didn't go off, so.
I have a question for you. Is this out back or is it a loop? It's out back.
Out and back, yeah. And the geyser, you know, is out there, yeah.
Yeah, we
So-
saw Old Faithful. We got tired
Oh,
up
nice.
there waiting for it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
20 minutes late,
So this one last went off. When did it go off?
5:30. And they said every two to three hours, yeah.
Okay.
And we were up there about an hour and nothing happened yet, so.
Yeah, it was
Is it a lot farther?
No, maybe another half a mile.
It's a total of 2.5 miles.
Yeah, there's a couple ladies you'll pass there coming back down, but yeah, I hope you guys see it go off. Inspect the pile. Inspect the pile. Oh.
That is wolf poop.
Okay, wait for me. You can't tell me it's wolf poop and just walk away. Coming through, Yogi. Coming through. Okay, what'd you think about that? Lone Star.
It's great. Great ride. Beautiful ride. Probably the best ride in the park.
Yeah, that was awesome. So if you're gonna do a bike ride, make sure you go to Lone Star Geyser. No guarantee you're gonna see it go off, but now round 3, we are going to Old Faithful, and you can ride your bike for 1.4 miles over there. So you park in front of the Old Faithful Inn.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, the inn, not the lodge. And then you can ride to Morning Glory Geyser. I think that's what it's called.
It's called Morning Glory for a reason.
Morning Glory Pool.
Probably because we should see it in the morning.
Well, we're gonna go. This is our last time into this deep into the park anyway. Unless we go up to see Steamboat, the Steamboat Geyser, the one that only goes off like.
And it's going to end up just like what we just saw now. It's not going to do nothing.
Oh man.
It's a bunch of pie holes.
Pie holes.
Yeah, a bunch of open holes.
All right, round 3. So we've got it's 7:18. We're gonna be getting out here real soon and do this final ride in Yellowstone.
Y'all understand what's really happening here, right?
I'm turning it off. This is called Castle Geyser. May erupt between. It's currently unpredictable. Previous eruption was a minor. Oh my gosh! Look at that. Wow. Oh. This one's called the Grotto Geyser. I guess this can erupt for up to 40 feet. And it can last from 50 minutes to more than 24 hours. Wow. I don't know what it is about bike riding, but I feel like that's when I'm the happiest. Especially riding with my best friend. Is this the Morning Glory? Okay, our morning glory pool. Yeah. Brown, orange, and yellow algae like bacteria thrive in the cooler water, gradually turning the vivid aqua blue to a murkier greenish brown. Wow. I think this bike ride is going to go down on one of my top favorites. Just to kind of be out here by yourself in Yellowstone, especially in the most popular place,
We'll put this in
the
my
old
bag.
faithful Geyser Basin.
Awesome, awesome.
Must do bucket list.
Yeah, you guys, and look, I know it's a little dark right now, but nobody's around. It's a beautiful thing.
It's incredible.
Through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer, meadows of